Hi, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the movement. It's your girl, Truly Charm, here on the Keep Living movement. You know, it's not just a channel. It's definitely a movement because we be out here, okay? We be out here every day, beat. So with that being said, you guys like, share, and subscribe to the movement. Join the divine movement. And also, keep living, okay? Keep believing, keep dreaming, keep succeeding. Keep loving, keep laughing. I'm here. Keep being happy. Okay. Keep being that joy. Keep the peace alive is what I'm hearing. Okay. So with that being said, I do got some downloads and things of that nature. Just some things significant that's going on with me, you know, at this time in my journey, in life in general. You know, just recently lost my best friend. My best friend since I was in grade school. Our relationship did change after I had my son, but however, we still kept in touch, you know. So, with that being said, it's a hard pill to adjust to come to reality with it. So, again, I guess significantly is death at this time. You know how death just seems so surreal. Like it really puts you at that surreal state of mind as well. Transition, change, a rebirth, you know, things of that nature. So it just kind of had me look at things a little differently. Also make me self-aware of what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, you know, because so many times we try to mask the hurt, the pain with work, relationships, partnerships, whatever it may be, addictions, obsessions, whatever you may have. And we know that those things do not heal the grief. They do not take away the pain. You know, maybe momentarily, but they do not take it away. However, so it just really had me just really sit back and reflect. Like it came out of nowhere. However, not to say it was expected, but you know, when you deal with diabetes and dialysis, you learn to expect complications along your journey, along your ride. And that brings me to say that I still have to grasp my mind. Like I'm still grasping my mind around that this woman, my best friend, my girlfriend, is no longer here, present on this earth, you know, like gone. So it's a little hard for me at this time, you know. So much as I'm trying to work through my pain, I'm really understanding and realizing that, you know, I'm not happy at this time. And it's okay. You know, I'm going through something, but I'm not happy. I'm not my best self. Like, I don't feel like my best self. So, I wanted to get some messages. Let's see what's going on. Page of Cups. So you could receive some type of apology, a long-waited, overdue offer with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I'm sorry if the tables shake. That's my tripod. And this table is not as sturdy as I would like it to be. So let's get some messages. So, I'm sorry. I just had to get that out. I wasn't expecting to cry, but hey, I had to get the truth out. Okay, but Holy Spirit, guides, and angels. Holy Spirit, guides, and angels. What messages do you have for us at this time? What is it that we need to know at this time? Holy Spirit, guides, and angels. We got the Four of Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Okay, messages from Spirit. What is it that we need to know at this time? So some type of celebration, some type of community event, some type of reconciliation could be very significant when it comes to your independence, okay? Celebrating some type of accomplishment with the Nine of Pentacles. At this time, you could have succeeded at something, gained something, okay? Some level or type of independence. So whether it's you got a new car, a new home, a new job, a promotion, something, okay? It's going to be celebrated. I'm also getting, I'm hearing what do you say? Let's celebrate my divorce. Tay Diggs, what movie was that? Celebrating my divorce. I want to say Brown Sugar. Yeah, something about brown sugar could be very significant. I don't know. That could be a secret ingredient. I don't know. Something about brown sugar could be very significant. I'm also hearing the song Brown Sugar. I'm also getting Mos Def. Mos Def is significant. Someone loves Mos Def. Someone likes Mos Def. Okay, could be very significant. Okay, Spirit guides and angels. We got the Death card, the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Hangman. Something came out. Something has been enlightened. Someone is not coming forth or doesn't want to fight or stand for something. Someone is putting an end to some type of, whether this leadership transition, some type of power, some type of plan. Yeah. With the Hangman upright. I mean, in reverse, inverted, I mean. Some type of, yeah, there has been a wrinkle in the plan. There's a wrinkle. There's a flaw. One minor overlook. I'm hearing one minor detail that was overlooked. Yeah, you got the Page of Cups again. Again, someone wants to come in with an offer. Someone wants to come in with an apology. Someone wants to see you at an event, a celebration, a concert. Someone wants to talk, and hopefully you have dropped your guard with the step, because the Seven of Wands is in reverse. This is how I was looking at it. If I flipped it over, it would have been upright. But someone really wants to know if you have dropped your guard. If they come in, can they say anything to you, you know, without you being offended. Someone wants to know, are you still upset? The Hermit in reverse. Someone wants you to come out of hiding. Someone wants you to speak or say something with the Hermit in reverse, because this is talk, you know, sometimes the Hermit card is ghosting, okay? Just dropping your guard, not defending yourself, just walking away. So this is someone you could have walked away from. This is someone you could have just said, you know what, so be it. It is what it is. You won. It's yours. You can have it, okay? Whether it is some type of belonging or ownership, or whether it has to do with a child in particular, as well with the Hermit in reverse, okay? Yeah. You got the Hangman again. Again, upright. You got the Hangman upright. So you got guys, angels, give me additional messages, Holy Spirit guides. Holy Spirit guides and angels. Holy Spirit guides and angels. Some new messages. Yeah, you got the Four of Wands. They fail. If I can grab it without messing shit up. Something to do with some type of community. Yeah, this is like someone having a change of heart, you know, as well. With the Seven of Wands, no longer wanting to defend their position, their story, their side. They had a change of heart, a change of intellect. I'm also hearing some type of enlightenment, okay? And they want to be able to have some type of celebration, some type of community at this time. They want to offer some type of apology. Okay, someone could be coming towards you with the Chariot card. Someone could be coming literally towards you to fix some type of situation, to bring some type of offer to you. to celebrate with you, congratulate with you at this time. This is someone you could have, again, had your guard up against, okay? I don't want to say you could have fought this person or there's going to be some type of altercation, but it kind of do look like that, but we're going to get some additional messages, okay? Okay. Spirit guides and angels. What is it that we need to know about this spread? What is it that we need to know specifically about this spread? What is the message of intent? Holy Spirit, guides and angels. What is the message of intent? Why is the Three of Cups here? Holy Spirit, guides and angels. Why is the Three of Cups here? We got the Runner. Yeah, someone who chose to ghost you or leave a situation. You have someone who's a runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy and listening to ego. So this is someone that, again, who chose to run from the situation. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Like, I'm hearing, wasn't ready to grow up with this Page of Cups. Someone was very immature. I'm also here very young at this time, especially with this palm tree here. Why is the Page of Cups here? Holy Spirit, guides and angels. Why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Page of Cups here? You got heartbroken. Okay. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Yeah, someone's running. Okay, either running from a heartbreak or this has happened to them currently or in the past. So what happened is someone could have broken their heart and they just choose not to deal with it, not to grow from that situation, because we did have palm tree and they ran from stability, they ran from growth. They're not ready. I'm hearing, I don't know if it's a committed relationship, a stable connection, or an emotional connection, especially with the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. Yeah, so you got the Three of Cups with the Four of Cups. Basically discontentment, again, heartbroken, boredom, not satisfied, lost. Yeah. Why is the Seven of Wands here in reverse? Holy Spirit, guides and angels. Why is the Seven of Wands here in reverse? You got twin flames. Someone could have been your twin flame. You feel like this was your person, but they wasn't ready. They wasn't up to the challenge. They wasn't up to the partnership, okay? But you guys did compliment each other. There was some type of duality, some type of zen within each other, is what I'm hearing. Spirit guides and angels. Holy Spirit guides and angels. Why is the Hangman here? Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So with the Hangman, it talks about stalemate, it talks about a shift in perspective. It talks about standing still, being still, not moving, able to see things from a higher level of perspective. So someone has gained some type of enlightenment, or where they felt like they could have been happy, that you guys could have been, I guess, more. Okay, I guess more, because it doesn't say separation. It do say separation here. This is why they want to come in with the apology. They want to fix things, patch things up. You bring them happiness, and they can see some type of paradise with you, some type of fulfillment, some type of vacation. It's when I hear somebody wants to go on a vacation. You guys could have went on a vacation. Could be very significant. Why is the Four of Wands here? 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 Someone also could be reminiscing. This is giving me a reminiscent energy. Someone's in their head with the Hangman. Someone's thinking, like, what if I come forward? Because we did have the Hermit card in reverse. Not really contemplating, not really thinking things through. You got the Four of Wands here with the Sword and Rose. It talks about clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So some type of community is standing up, or bringing some type of truth or clarity to someone. And I'm also hearing in solidarity as well. I'm hearing one band, one sound. For some reason, I did see that, or I heard that, but in my mind's eye, I did hear like one band, one sound. I seen that. Okay. Someone standing up for this connection, okay? Someone could be speaking with the sword and rose some type of truth. So this could be family members. These could be friends. This could have been at a recent gathering. You know, we did just celebrate the holiday. So happy Memorial Day. If you guys, hope you guys had an amazing holiday. And hats off to all the fallen soldiers and heroes who have definitely fought for our country and freedom at this time. So thank you for your service. But yeah, there's gonna be some type of family dynamic situation, people talking about a friend group, a particular group of people or situation at an event could have occurred where someone spoke some type of truth and clarity about some type of revelation, okay? About either how someone did someone dirty, how someone chose not to reconcile the situation, or how someone, I'm hearing, I want to say karmic, but we do have twin flames here as well with the paradise, okay? How someone was really happy and in paradise and happy, was actually enjoying each other's company. We do have Cupid's arrow at the bottom of the deck because someone could definitely be coming towards you, especially with the Chariot card. And then when I pulled the Chariot card, I got the Knight of Cups. So it goes from the Page of Cups to the Chariot to the Knight of Cups, okay? Someone definitely could be coming towards you with an offer. I'm hearing a text message could be very significant. A message. I mean, you got mail could be very significant. You know, that old ring song like message. So you could be getting the message. That could be very, very significant, okay? But let's see what the lesson was here. I do see immaturity, a lack of emotional maturity, I would say. It looks like a lot of celebrations and things of that nature could be significant. Someone is a party animal. Someone likes to party. Someone likes to celebrate. That's what I'm hearing. Someone likes to be out with friends and family. Someone always is on the defense. Someone feels like someone is always on the defense. They're never able really to drop their guard. Over a situation. Someone was deeply hurt, saddened about a breakup or a loss. So this could be a breakup with you or a previous breakup, something that happened in the past. Yeah, someone wants to come towards you, but they have fear of intimacy. I'm hearing letting go, getting close because they have been truly heartbroken. Even though that they may see you as some type of wish fulfillment, some type of twin flame duality, like you guys complement each other. I'm also getting, something is surface level. You want something more than surface level. You want something that, I'm hearing, goes deeper than what the eye can imagine. That's what I'm hearing, that intellect. You want that intimacy, but someone's scared of it. And someone was like they were never really able to really drop their guard. You know, have some type of vulnerability as well. I'm hearing it's something, in a sense, you may feel one way and your partner may feel another way. Like you may feel like you never really got the chance to be really, really vulnerable and open, while the other person may have felt that they were vulnerable and open based on their emotional maturity level here with the Page of Cups. Okay, so let's see what the lessons here. Holy Spirit, guys, and angels, what messages do you want us to know at this time? Messages do you want us to know at this time? We got balance. Yeah, someone was unable to balance I'm hearing happy life, home life. Someone was able to balance friends, relationships, connections, partying, things of that nature. Someone just couldn't bring some type of balance to their life, whether it has to do with work life or play life, whether it has to do with a connection. Someone wasn't able to balance out their emotions as well, especially with the Three of Cups here. We talk about not being vulnerable as well, and fear of intimacy. Okay, they didn't have a balance on. I'm hearing head over heart decisions. There was no balance. okay? I'm also hearing in order to have a balance, you have to be able to basically put yourselves in that person's shoes. Have some empathy, you know, some type of care, some type of understanding of how that person feels in that moment or at that instance. Okay, spirit guides and angels, tell me more. Some of these spirit guides and angels. You got adversity. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do as without judgment. Yeah, balance is in reverse. Yeah. Someone could be highly judgmental as well about, or someone could feel like you were highly judgmental, and that's why they couldn't be, again, open or vulnerable with you, or that's why you couldn't be open or vulnerable with this person, because they didn't bring a state of balance. I'm here, they didn't bring peace and happiness. They didn't bring joy and laughter. They brought frustration, confusion, you know, chaos, mental conflict, okay? Balance is in reverse. For some reason, with this Pisces sign, I am getting a lot of air qualities. No offense to my air signs, but I am getting a lot of air qualities. Mental constriction, you know, mental conflict, okay? Keep you in your head, second guessing yourself, you know, not focus on the things that you should be focusing on at this time, especially through adversity. So through changes, it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. No. With this heartbroken card, someone took this as a reason, I guess, with the Hermit in reverse, because that's what it's taking me back to with the adversity. Yeah, someone doesn't understand that adversity is a basically like failure is another way to succeed. You know, it's a lesson learned. Okay, so I know not to go that route, so I won't be doing that again. So someone took this basically like, listen, I'm not going to go through that ever again. So therefore, I refuse to be open. I refuse to be vulnerable. I'm going to run from connections that draws out emotion. I'm going to run from connection that requires intimacy. I'm going to run from a connection that requires commitment, okay? Because I've been heartbroken. I've been hurt before, and I just can't see myself. I just can't see myself going down that road again. So it's like the best way to not, or to defend yourself, is not put yourself in that situation with the Seven of Wands in reverse. So the best route is not to put yourself in that situation. Yeah. And that is why the Twin Flames is here. The purpose, yeah. The whole purpose of this journey was to recognize that, you know, when adversity comes your way or things doesn't go your way, that's just another opportunity or protection, rejection for protection, or opportunity for you to do it another way, a better way, you know, just like roadblocks, especially with this Chariot card, or I'm hearing traffic jams or constructions or detours. You know, this is why you have detours along your journey. This is why you have detours along the road, you know, so that way you can see, feel, or be somewhere you need to be. And that may not be that person or that place or that thing or that situation where you needed to be, but there's a purpose for you to learn from that situation, to how to, I'm hearing either how to better balance your emotion, or just try to heal past certain traumas and issues that have hurt you in the past. You know, you have to use those as, again, stepping stones, learning lessons. Okay, this happened to me, and I recognize the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities that had led me up to that, so I know not for it to happen again. Yeah. So, overall energy, bottom of the deck. Overall energy, self-esteem is here. Okay, self-esteem. Someone could have made someone feel like less than, unworthy. You know, someone really damaged someone's self-esteem is what I'm hearing. Someone, yeah, it fell out again. Self-esteem. Yeah, with the happiness. Yeah, someone damaged someone's self-esteem of how they see themselves. But it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay, with the happiness right there at this time. Okay, so you can realize certain situations and certain things or experiences where people have done things, said things, you know, to make you feel less than unworthy. Okay, it's all for a purpose. I'm here to get you on your journey, to get you to where you need to go as well. I am hearing love for some reason. I'm hearing the word love. I seen a video of Puffy's last baby girl going to see the sisters. Going to see her sisters, and her name is Love. She had Love written on the back of her jacket, but LOVE could be very significant. Rihanna and Future, I believe, have a song, Love and Affection. Someone wants your love and affection, okay? They want your love and affection. They miss your love and affection, so this is why they're coming forth. They miss your love and affection. They miss the stability, that palm tree, that paradise. You had palm tree, you had paradise. They miss that feeling of wholeness, happiness, especially with its happiness in reverse. Okay, the lesson is don't let anyone disturb your peace or happiness. If they cannot bring what you deserve or what you require, then that is not the person for you. I'm here to stop allowing people to waste your time and energy on people. People, I'm here going to continue to show you who they are every day. Things are not going to change. They're going to continue to show you who they are. Okay, so let's get what's the vibe then. We did the sword and the roses, so let's see what's the vibe between you and this person. And then we'll close it out with some advice. Let's see what's the vibe. Holy Spirit, guys, and angels. What is the vibe for the people, for the divine movement? What is the vibe for the divine movement? Okay. I'm here in charm school. What is the vibe? Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. This is why they want to come forth. They're not getting that peace. They're not getting that introspection. They're not healing themselves. They're not working on themselves. They're suffering in silence. And something about a strip pole could be very significant. Remember I was talking about celebrations? So your person could have liked going to the strip clubs, okay, or have a strip pole. Could be very significant at this time. Unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams, okay? Someone could not be happy. As we already know, the lesson card did come out. Yes. Yeah, someone could be blocked as well. Moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. So this is why this person wants to reach out. They're going back and forth in their mind, really contemplating, but then not doing it, okay? They're thinking about coming out of hermit in reverse. They're thinking about coming out of hermit mode. So meaning they thinking about resurfacing. Yeah, because they're a little salty, a little bitter, angry, and petty, okay? Something about some type of lawyer's courtroom or paperwork, some type of legalities of the situations, okay? Okay, someone is salty, you block them, could be very significant. Now they're suffering in silence, and they're bitter and angry as well, okay? So, and very petty. They're wearing a mask. They're hiding and concealing their deception in some type of situation, circumstances. So they're hiding the reason why they're suffering in silence. Yeah, head in the clouds, delusions, hopes, and dreams. Remember, it talks about broken dreams. They wish they could have done things different. They wish things would have played out differently. Yeah, and divine timing, delay, procrastination, too busy. They wish things would have played out a little differently. Yes, sir, guys and angels. Tell me more. Tell me more. Isolation. Again, separation. Isolation. Rejected. Left alone. Self-inflicted. We got boundaries. It's definitely separating. You draw the line. Disrespectful. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. And we got longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. There go that reconciliation. Because you had some type of glow up. You could have had a glow up, new career, new opportunities, a new career, or some type of successful business, okay? Because you continue along your journey, okay? You continue to keep going. You continue to push through, okay? Continue to push through. So let's get some affirmations and close it out. Get some affirmations, close it out. Someone could like wine, salt. I'm getting sea salt and vinegar. Could be very significant. Sea salt and vinegar. I'm also getting salt and vinegar. Could be very significant. A teddy bear could be very significant. Someone could have just celebrated a birthday. Some type of, again, prom could be very significant. Graduation could be very significant. Yeah, someone wasn't invited to the graduation, some type of ceremony. Okay, I have infinite potential to grow and improve. Okay, definitely growing and improving. Okay, it says I choose to replace worry with love and acceptance. Good things are coming my way. Everything will truly be okay. Another rose and flowers could be very significant. Someone could like to, what they call, not stargaze. Well, stargaze, but also I'm hearing night gaze as well. In this moment, all is well. Everything will be okay. In this moment, all is well. And last but not least is I have the power to change what does not serve me. Okay, so those have your affirmations. Last but not least is I am here. I am powerful here and now. Okay, that has been your message. Peace, love, and blessings.